Very often I'm being asked the question, how do I separate myself from the crowd? How do I stand out as a professional, competent esthetician? How do I earn loyalty and trust from my clients? Well, here's my answer. There are three vital things that you have to do when a client comes to you for a facial treatment. Number one, consultation. Consultation must happen regardless of whether the client comes to you for the first time or it is your return client. In that consultation, we have to find out the history of our client's skin. They know it better than we do because they lived in it for all their lives. We must find out how do they take care of their skin at home. We must understand what is the concern that they came to us with. Just because they booked for whatever treatment they booked for, it doesn't mean that that's what their skin needs. What products do they use at home? What treatments they have already done? So all of that will help you to determine what treatment you're going to do. Number two, skin analysis. You cannot do a treatment without doing skin analysis. And I'm talking about skin analysis where you use your fingers to feel, where you use your magnifying lamp. I know that nowadays there are a lot of fancy lamps that are sold because it's better to do videos and images with it. It has nothing to do with doing proper skin analysis. You must use magnifying lamp. Whether you use a lamp like this, our traditional lamp, or you use magnifying glasses, but it has to be a magnification. You have to look at the skin under a magnifying glass to see lesions, to see dehydration. You must look under a magnifying lamp to see pigmentation, to understand textural problems. I don't care how good your vision is, magnifying lamp during skin analysis is a must. And that's my strong opinion. In skin analysis, a lot of times we confirm what we have talked to our client during the consultation. We may see other problems or other concerns that the client never noticed. We also determine what treatment we're going to do, or the treatment that they booked for is the right treatment for them. All of that happens during skin analysis. So skin analysis is a vital step in a facial treatment. And lastly, third vital step is recommendation. I don't believe in doing a facial treatment and thanking your client and nice to meet you, I hope to see you again. It doesn't work that way. I believe that is a disservice to your client when you do a treatment and don't recommend anything. Yes, your client may not buy anything, but you know what? Your job as a competent and professional esthetician is to provide the information. Let your client know during the recommendation period, which is after you finish your facial treatment, is how our treatment went today. Okay, what did you notice during 10-12 steps of that facial? How did the skin react? What did it like? What it didn't like? Whether it loved the cleanser, loved the mask. Maybe that's a product that they need to take home. So discussing a treatment for about a minute is very important, because our clients are going to get up and the first thing they do is they want to see their skin in the mirror. So you have to prepare them what you want them to see in that mirror, because a lot of times what happens is that your client gets up, looks in the mirror, and they don't like what they see. And all of that happens from miscommunication. Whether miscommunication happened during the treatment, before the treatment, during skin analysis. So before you allow your client to get up and look in a mirror, you have to talk to them. You have to tell them what you've experienced with their skin during the treatment. Additionally, you must talk about the product. You have to understand what they use at home and what they're going to continue to use after you complete their facial, because we know that once you complete that facial, in about 2 days, maybe 3 days, that skin is going to return to its own natural state. Skin has a really good memory. So just because you did a great facial, it doesn't mean that it's going to last forever. What will make it last longer is our clients doing their job at home, our clients doing their homework, using the right products so they can prolong that effect. So when they come back to you for a facial, you don't have to start from the beginning. You can continue improving their skin. So home care is extremely important. And then the third thing of recommendation is, of course, what's next? What treatment would you recommend next? Again, that client may not buy, that client may not come back to you because financially they can't afford it or whatever. But your job is to deliver the information, and telling them what they need to do next is your job. So if you want to stand out, if you want to separate yourself from the crowd as a competent and professional esthetician, those are the 3 things that you have to do during the facial treatment or during your client's experience with you. And again, that would be consultation, skin analysis, and recommendation. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you soon.